You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans, I've got your early weekly spoilers for November 17th through the 21st. We've got Hope plotting and Steffy scared about something. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, hit that subscribe button. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week, and then we dive into what is coming next week. So Wednesday, November 12th, we've got Katie and Bill with Will and Electra, and the parents are toasting their son and his girlfriend moving in together at the Spencer Beach House. And Katie and Bill are talking about how happy the young people are going to be. Will is very grateful to his parents, but Katie says, you know what? We just want you to be happy. No thanks necessary. It's ironic that they're moving in to the house where Luna almost died. I think that won't be lost on her. It's not lost on me, probably not on you either, right? Speaking of happiness, Will is happy to find out his mom, Katie, is moving back in with his dad, Bill. So this crisis apparently has made Katie forget all the terrible things Bill has done. He swears he's changed. I don't think he has. We'll see. Fingers crossed for her, though. Hope and Steffy's talk that began on Tuesday continues on Wednesday, where Hope is confiding in Steffy about Deacon's family therapy session with her and Deke and their dad, Deacon. And Hope's telling Steffy how beneficial therapy has been for Deacon since he started seeing her mom, Taylor. Of course, Steffy's going to be happy to hear about her mom's professional triumph. And I do expect Hope might mention to Steffy that she wants someone better for Deacon than Sheila and her 8 toes. And I'm sure Steffy will agree. And Hope may soon be plotting to try and make this happen. Luna asks her guard friend if she can use her phone to check on Will, the man she loves. So yeah, this guard is going to let this violent criminal, Luna, browse social media on her phone. That seems like a firing offense, doesn't it? Plus, we've got quite the crowd at open mic night at Il Giardino. We have Sheila telling Zende and Taylor and Carter and Daphne that they are in for a treat. So it looks like not only is Daphne going to be singing, but Deacon is actually going to sing. I don't know if I've ever heard Sean Kanan sing before, so I'm pretty excited about that. I've seen him be a Karate Kid, and I've seen him on this soap, seen him on Y&R, but I haven't ever seen him sing. Thursday, November 13th, we have Electra and Will settling into their new place. They are at the beach house. They are posting on social media about how happy they are. They are vowing not to let Luna stop them from moving forward and having a future. Will tells Electra he is the luckiest guy in the world, and he kisses her while they're hanging out beachside at their new digs. There's like a welcome home sign that looks like Katie put up for them, and the parents have taken off by then so that Electra and Will can properly christen their new little house. Meanwhile, in her cell at the jail, Luna is staring at that photo of Will and Electra, and she vows that she cannot lose him. And again, this is because the usual guard let Luna use her phone to go on his social media and saw them looking all loved up and the hashtag new digs, and Luna freaks out and asks if they're building a home together. But I think very quickly she's going to recognize that house because she was stalking it, watching Hayes. So I know she's going to recognize it. And then she's crying to the guard, and Luna's saying she has to get out of there. On Friday, November 14th, we've got Steffy and Finn making some time for romance while everybody's over at Il Giardino. And that's usually what Steffy and Finn do. They are happily settled. We're about to have Liam and Hope happily settled. So I guess the younger generation is going to pick up with the drama. Plus, Luna is busy planning her prison break by the end of the week. Obviously, Will and Electra and the Spencers will be horrified if Luna escapes prison, but I think especially Electra and Steffy will be worried. And if Luna gets out, I do wonder if she will run to Sheila, which would be a terrible thing for her marriage. November 17th through the 21st, Bold and Beautiful spoilers, we've got Daphne and Carter getting closer, and Daphne pretty much is head over heels with Carter, but she was the one who was chasing him for a while, and she wants that to flip around. She wants Carter to pursue her and prove that he is worthy of her, and her bestie Steffy is all for that. So good for Daphne, but I bet that Daphne and Carter are going to be intimate before sweeps ends. Plus, we've got Thanksgiving planning underway. Deacon and Sheila are going to invite Carter and Daphne to hang out and eat with them at Il Giardino for Turkey Day. I do expect Taylor to be with Steffy and Finn and Kelly and Hayes. Probably not at the big Forrester gathering since Brooke and Ridge just remarried and she'll be at the head of the table. That would be so uncomfortable for Taylor to be there. What I also expect, though, is for Deacon and Taylor to be thinking about each other while they are with other people. Hope and Liam keep on with their wedding planning, and they should set the date soon. Seems like it's time to make a gown as well, and I wonder if Deke's going to be in charge of that. Speaking of, we're going to have more on Remy's darkness and what else he might have done aside from stalking and terrorizing Electra with those deepfake nudes and all the terrible things he did to her that are unforgivable. We are also watching out for a Bold and the Beautiful Beyond the Gates crossover. Newlyweds Danny and Andre from BTG are in Los Angeles. They're supposed to be doing a photo shoot for Forrester Creations' fragrance line. Danny was once a supermodel and said Forrester Creations was the one gig she always wanted and never got, and they offered her and her new, much younger husband, Andre, the opportunity to model because they are headline makers and they're trendy right now. If you don't watch Beyond the Gates, Danny's played by Carla Mosley, who, of course, used to be on Bold as Maya Avant. So what's not clear to me, and we'll know when we get the full spoilers for the week, is whether the crossover episodes are going to happen on Bold and the Beautiful, if they're going to happen on Beyond the Gates, or they're going to happen on both. If you guys aren't watching Beyond the Gates, it is quite a good show. We also have next week Deacon unable to shake his feelings for Taylor, and he's basically fooling Sheila into thinking he's happily reunited with her when he is not. Katie's ready to pack up and move into the Spencer mansion. The holidays should be magical with them reunited at Bill's place, and then they need to start working on that nursery, right? Steffy grills Taylor and may sniff out that her mom has this inappropriate but growing attraction to Deacon. Luna's determined to get out of prison any way she can, and then Electra better watch out. And I bet if she's loose, of course, Steffy will be furious but also scared. And soon look for Rachel Riley from Big Brother. She's been listed in the credits, so she should be on any day now. She was on the most recent season of the CBS reality show BB27. And in past cameos, I think she's been on Bold like 7 times in the past. She's usually been a waitress at Bikini Bar. So we'll see if they pull that set out of nowhere for this, or maybe she'll be at Il Giardino.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.